This video is a comprehensive tutorial for the MetaTrader 5 mobile application. As with my previous tutorials, I have broken it down into sections and timestamped everything so you can either watch the whole thing through and become a MetaTrader 5 Pro, or, if needed, you should be able to jump to whichever piece of information you need with relative ease. I have added the script for this video as subtitles in case you struggle to understand my Yorkshire accent. Just press the little CC button on the YouTube player to enable these. Let's jump straight in. To download the MetaTrader 5 application, just go to your App Store. Depending what device you have, this will vary. On an Android device, this will be the Play Store, and on an Apple device, this will be the App Store. Once opened, just search for the application called MetaTrader 5. The application should look like the one you can see on screen now. Download and install this application. Once this is completed, you should be able to launch the application. When you open the application for the first time, it will ask you to agree to the terms and conditions. Just press accept if you're happy with them. It will then ask you to agree to the terms and conditions of opening a demo account with MetaQuotes. This is the company that makes the MetaTrader platforms. Again, if you're happy, just press accept and a new demo account will be opened for you. If you haven't picked a broker yet and don't have an account set up with anyone else, I'd advise just using this new demo account for now, until you feel ready to move over to a real broker account. I'll show you why this is important later in the video. If you already have an account you want to log into, then you can do this by clicking the menu button in the top left corner of the screen. It will look like three horizontal lines. This will open the sidebar menu. Then click Manage Accounts at the top of this sidebar. Here you will see the existing demo account that the application has just opened for you. To log into another account, press the plus icon across the top of the screen. This will bring up a window with a search field. Just type the name of your broker in this box to find your broker and then select them. You need to do this whether the account you are trying to log into is a live or demo account. You will now be taken to a screen to enter your login, password and server. You will find all this information from your broker. They usually provide you with it when you first open the account. Usually they will also email you these details so you can refer back to them. Here you can see on screen that ACY Securities have emailed me my account number, which is the login, password and server name. Enter your account number in the top box and your password in the box below, then select the correct server. Then press login at the bottom of the screen. You should be then redirected to the account screen and see that you are now logged into the account you just added. You can see on screen now that I'm logged into my ACY Securities demo account and that the MT4 demo account the application set up for me is now inactive below this. If I ever wanted to log back into this, I can click the account, then press sign in as the login details will be remembered for me. If you want to remove an account, just press and hold on the account box, then hit delete on the menu that appears. The first screen you will see when you open the application is the quotes screen. This is essentially a watch list of different markets. The market ticker symbol is shown on the left hand side of this list. These symbols refer to specific markets and aren't always easy to understand and may vary slightly from broker to broker. Underneath the market ticker symbol you will see the current time. This is set based on your broker's time zone settings and cannot be changed. You may notice that this quoted time doesn't match your own time zone. This doesn't matter. Beneath this you can see the price spread for the market. To the right hand side you will see two prices in a larger font. The price on the left is the sell price and the price on the right is the buy price. The spread shows you the difference between these two prices. The low and high price below the sell and buy prices are the lowest price of the day and the highest price of the day so far. You can add, rearrange and remove markets from this list by using the two buttons in the top right hand corner. To add more markets to this list, click the plus icon. This will open a new screen with a search bar at the top and folders below. Any available markets will be sorted into the corresponding folders. So if you were searching for the Apple market, for example, you could either search in the search box at the top or look in the relevant folder and select it from there. Please note that if the market you are looking for is already on your quotes list, it will not appear in this search. The available markets in this search will vary depending on what markets your broker offers. As you can see, when I'm using the demo account set up by the MT5 application, I can only see a few folders containing a selection of forex, metals, cryptos, indexes, and commodity markets in this window. However, when I'm logged into my ACY Securities account, I can see a lot more market folders containing even more forex, stocks, indices, cryptos, and commodity market. A list of markets in the Quotes tab, just press the pencil icon in the top right corner of the screen. You should now see a little drag icon appears next to each market ticker symbol. Just press and drag each market to your desired location to rearrange this list. Once you are done, just press the back arrow in the top left corner to return to the tab view. To delete a market from this list, again press the pencil icon in the top right hand corner of this screen. Then press the bin icon in the top right corner. You should see checkboxes appear next to all the markets in this list. Simply check all the markets you want to remove and then press the bin icon again and it will delete the selected markets. Press the back arrow in the top left corner to return to the main screen. You may notice that you are not able to delete one or more markets from the quotes list. This is because either the market is currently open in the chart screen or because you have a live trade or pending order on that market. If either of these things are true, the app won't let you remove the market from the quotes list. You can change the settings for the Quotes tab by opening the sidebar menu by clicking the button in the top left corner of the screen, then clicking the Settings button. Under the Quotes heading, you can deselect Advanced Mode and this will give you a simplified Quotes tab, with only the market ticker symbol, sell price and buy price displayed for each market. You can also enable order sounds and one-click trading from this menu. However, I have found even when enabled, the one-click trading buttons don't seem to appear as they should. After researching this feature, I believe it should look something like this when enabled. It's possible these buttons are only available with certain brokers or on certain devices, but I'd be surprised. If you have managed to get these buttons working, please let me know in the comments below. Using the navigation menu across the bottom of the screen, the second tab you will see is the Chart tab. This shows you the chart for the last selected market. You can see the market ticker symbol being currently shown in the top left corner of the chart window. To open the chart for a different market, just head back over to the Quotes tab, click the ticker symbol of the market you want to see, and then press the Chart option. This will take you back to the Chart tab, but it will now show you the market you just selected. You can also press the icon that looks like a $sign across the top of the chart window, and this will show a simple list of all the markets on your Quotes tab. You can use this menu to quickly change the chart screen market. If the market you are looking for isn't on this list, you will need to add it to the Quotes tab list as demonstrated earlier. Next to the market ticker symbol is the time frame notation. As you can see on screen, this is currently showing M5, which means we are looking at a 5-minute chart. To change the time frame of the chart, tap anywhere on the chart screen and a circular menu will appear. You can change the time frame by selecting any of the time frame intervals between 1 minute and 1 month. Just select the time frame you want to see and the chart will change to the selected time frame. Please note you cannot have custom time frames on this app. You can choose from only the options available on this circular menu. The chart type will be set to candlestick by default. If you are unfamiliar with how these charts work, please watch my Trading Basics series where I cover this specifically. To find this, head over to the playlist section on the Disciplined Trader channel. The chart will show the price scale on the right hand side and the time scale along the bottom of the chart. Again, if the price doesn't make sense to you at the moment, the Trading Basics course on the channel will teach you how to read this. If you want to change the chart type, click on the chart screen to bring up the circular menu and then press this Settings cog icon. You can then change the chart type using the first option in the settings list. You can choose between a bar chart, candlestick chart and line chart. Just select the type you want and then press back and the chart screen will be updated. There are a variety of chart settings you can change on the chart settings screen. Below chart type, you can enable the open, high, low and close prices to show under the ticker symbol. Once ticked, just press the back arrow in the top left corner to return to the chart screen. You should now see the open, high, low and close prices below the ticker symbol in the top left corner of the chart window. You can enable a data window that appears when using the crosshair tool on the chart screen. This data window will show you the indicator values, if you have any applied to the chart, for the point that the crosshair is on when on the chart screen. You can enable show volumes to show the volumes on the chart screen for the time periods completed depending on what time frame chart you are looking at. You can enable and disable the trade levels on the chart when in live trades. These levels give you a visual representation of where you entered the market and where your stop loss and take profit levels are set if applicable. The independent chart setting is supposed to make any graphical objects added to a particular market and time frame only visible on that market and time frame. However, when I tested this, it didn't seem to work. Let me know in the comments if this setting worked for you if you used it. You can enable the time period separators that draw heavier dashed vertical lines to show where each significant time period starts and ends. These separators will show the start and end of each year on the monthly and weekly time frames, start and end of each month on the daily time frame, and start and end of each day on all time frames below the daily time frame. You can enable the Show Ask Level option, which toggles whether the red line showing the buy price is shown on the chart as well as the blue line showing the sell price. You can enable the last price line that will show the price level the last trade was executed at. This will only work if the information is available and seems to vary from broker to broker. You can also customize all the colours of the different elements on the chart screen. To do this, just press on the element you want to change and then select the colour you want it to be. Once you are happy, just press the Done button in the top right corner of the screen. You can also have more than one chart window open in the chart screen by using the Charts button along the top of the screen. Once pressed, you will see a list of the open chart windows. To add a new chart window, press the New Window button. This will automatically open a new chart window below the existing one. You can then amend this chart window in exactly the same way I have just demonstrated in this section. Just make sure the blue highlight line is around the chart window you want to make changes to. Tap the window you want to select until the blue highlight line is around the correct window. You can also change the tiling of these windows by clicking the Charts button along the top of the screen again and then selecting from either Tile horizontally or vertically. The chart window allows on-chart indicators and standalone indicators in separate windows below the chart. By default, you won't see any indicators on the chart itself. You can add and remove indicators by pressing the F symbol across the top of the chart window. This will bring up the indicator screen. Here you will be able to see the indicators that are currently applied to the chart window. By default, you won't see any indicators on this list. To add a new indicator to the chart, press the F symbol across the top of the chart screen, then select the indicator you want to add from the list that appears. This will then bring up the settings window for that indicator. Once you are happy, just press Done in the top right corner and the indicator will be added to the chart window. Using the MACD as an example, you will see that the MACD indicator will now be added in a separate window below the chart window. You can also add more than one indicator to an individual indicator window if needed. To do this, press the F symbol next to the indicator window you want to add an extra indicator to, and then select the indicator you want to add. For example, if we wanted to add the RSI to the MACD indicator window, we could press the F+ symbol next to the indicator window 1 headline, then select RSI, and this would add the RSI over the MACD indicator. This is helpful when working with a small screen on a mobile device, but can make reading each indicator difficult. You can amend the settings of any active indicators by opening the indicator window by pressing the F symbol across the top of the chart window. Then simply choose the indicator you want to amend. This will bring up the settings window for that indicator. Again, just press Done in the top right corner of the screen when you are happy with the settings. To delete an indicator from the chart window, again open the indicator window using the F symbol across the top of the chart window. Then you can press the bin icon in the top right corner of the screen and then check the checkboxes of the indicators you want to delete. Once you are happy, press the bin icon again and the selected indicators will be removed. You can also press and hold on any indicator windows on the chart screen that you want to delete. This will then show a small red cross next to each indicator window. Press the cross icon next to the window you want to delete. It's worth noting that if you have more than one indicator in the window you are deleting, it will delete them all when using this method. You can also use the crosshair tool to inspect the chart with more precision. To use this tool, press the crosshair icon across the top of the chart window. This will then turn the crosshair cursor on. You can now drag the crosshair anywhere on the chart to see price levels, times, the open, high, low and close prices for the selected candle if this is enabled. If not, you can enable it in the chart settings window as demonstrated earlier. The crosshair tool also allows you to measure price moves. To do this, select the crosshair cursor, place it where you want to start measuring from, and hold it in place with one finger on the screen. Then with another finger, drag and select where you want to measure to and let go with the second finger. You will see a small white box appear with two numbers inside. The first number is the number of candles measured over. The second number is the number of pips measured in the same format as the market price. So for example, on the euro dollar, measuring 0.00200 means that we have measured 20 pips. Just press the crosshair icon again to turn this off. You can open the quick multi-menu by clicking anywhere on the screen. This opens up a circular menu that has quick options for timeframes, crosshair cursor, indicator menu, and drawing tools. All the menus we have covered already work exactly the same when accessed from this menu. Pressing the drawing tools icon will bring up a favourites menu of different drawing tools. This menu shows the last 6 used drawing tools at any time, so you can quickly select one if desired. You are not able to custom select what is shown on this menu. To see all the available tools, press the plus icon in the top right corner. Here you will find a list of all the drawing tools available within the application. These are separated into different categories labelled lines, channels, Gann, Fibonacci, Elliott and shapes. To add any of these to your chart window, press the tool you want to add and it will take you back to the chart window. I will add a simple horizontal line as an example. Then simply press on the chart window where you want to add the tool. If you press and hold when adding the tool, you can drag and place it where required. A small box will also appear in the top left corner showing a magnified view of where your finger is pressing, so you can accurately place the tool where you want it. Once you are happy, just raise your finger from the screen. The tool will remain selected when you let go. You can tell this as the 2 black dots on either side of the line are still visible. This means that you can still press it and move it again. To lock it in place and deselect it, just tap on the tools and the dots should disappear to show that the tool is deselected. If you need to adjust the tool, you can press and hold it again to move it again. Just make sure the tool is selected before doing this. Again, just tap the tool and the dot should reappear to show that the tool is now selected. Don't worry if you miss and the multi-menu appears, just press elsewhere on the screen to close the menu and try again. Once selected, you can then adjust the tool. You can manage any place drawing tools by opening the drawing tools menu from the multi-menu. Here you will now see a list of on-chart tools below the favourites menu. You can click on any listed to open the settings menu for that tool. You can also delete a tool by pressing the bin icon in the top right corner and then checking which tools you want to delete. Once happy, just press the bin icon again and the selected tools will be deleted from your chart. You can also amend the settings of the tool by pressing and holding the tool until the tool details appear along the top of the chart window. Once you can see this, you can press the pencil icon to open the settings window. Here you can change a variety of settings depending on which tool you are looking at. For example, on the line tool, we can change the name of the line, manually enter the price level for the line, change the market it is applied to, specify which time frames the line is visible on, and change the colour and thickness of the line. Once you are happy with these settings, press the Done button in the top right corner of the screen. You can also delete a drawing tool by again pressing and holding it until the tool details appear across the top of the screen. You can then press the bin icon to delete the tool completely from the chart window. You can enter a trade directly from the chart window by clicking the New Order button in the top right corner of the screen. This will open the market order screen. At the top of the screen, you will see the ticker symbol and market name of the market you are about to trade. This will be the same market you were looking at on the previous chart window. If you want to change this market, you can either go to the Quotes tab, tap the market you want to trade and press New Order, or in the Market Order screen, you can press the dollar symbol in the top right corner of the screen and choose from a list of markets from your Quotes tab. Underneath the market symbol, you will see the order type. By default, this is set to Market Execution. If you are unfamiliar with different market orders, I would recommend you watching the Trading Basics series found in the playlist section of the Disciplined Trader channel. Clicking this option, you can choose Market Execution, which is the same as at market price, Buy Limit, Sell Limit, Buy Stop, Sell Stop, Buy Stop Limit, and Sell Stop Limit. Below this, you can set your position size. This is quoted in lots and can be amended by either using the buttons either side of the central number or by clicking on the number in the center and entering the number of lots you want to trade. Again, position sizing is covered in the Trading Basics series on the channel if you need to learn more about this. Below this, you will see two prices for the market you are looking at. The sell price is on the left and the buy price is on the right. If you choose anything except Market Execution, you will see a box below the sell and buy prices to enter the market price you want the order to be set at. So for example, if you wanted to set a sell stop order, you would need to enter the price you want this order to be triggered. Once price moves down past this level, the order will be triggered. Below this, you will see a red and green box to enter your stop loss and take profit levels. Enter the stop loss level you want in the red box and the take profit level you want in the green box. Again, you can use the buttons either side or simply click in the box and manually type the level you want. Again, if you are using any order type apart from Market Execution, you will see an expiration setting below the stop loss and take profit boxes. By default, this is set to GTC, which stands for Good Till Cancelled, which simply means this order will stay active until it is either triggered or cancelled by you. Alternatively, you can set this to Specified, which then lets you set a date and time to cancel the order if it hasn't been triggered by the day and time set. If you are using Market Execution, it will ask you which fill policy you want to use. Fill or kill means that the trade will only be opened if the desired volume amount can be achieved. If not, the trade order will be cancelled. Immediate or cancel means that the trade will be opened with the maximum amount of volume available if below the desired amount. The remaining requested volume will be cancelled. Below this, you will see a graph with two lines. This simply shows the movement of the market price in a line graph form, the blue line being the sell price and the red line being the buy price. Once you are happy with all the details for the market order, press either the Sell by Market button or Buy by Market button to submit your sell or buy order. If you are using an order type other than Market Execution, there will just be a Place button at the bottom of this screen instead. Once you have done this, you will be directed to the Trade tab. If this is a Market Execution order, the trade will be opened instantly, and you will see it listed under the Positions heading on the Trade tab. If it is another type of order, you will see the pending order listed under the Order heading on the Trade tab. You can open the Trade tab by clicking the arrow button on the navigation menu across the bottom of the screen. If you have any open trades, you will see a live P&L amount of all your trades combined at the top of the screen. This will be fluctuating as the market price changes for any of the open trades. There will be no number visible here if you have no open trades. Below this, you will see a list of numbers specific to your account. Balance is simply the amount you have in your account, not including any open positions, so any unrealized profits or losses will not be taken into account in the balance figure. Equity is the same number as the balance figure, but this time it includes any profit or losses from open positions. If you have open trades, this number will fluctuate as those trades fluctuate too. Margin is the amount of the account that is attributed to open positions. Free margin is the amount in your trading account that isn't attributed to any open positions. Margin level percentage is the total amount in your account divided by the margin. Under these numbers, you will see any live trades or pending orders that are active on your account. Under the Positions heading, you will see a list of all live trades. For each trade, you will see the market ticker symbol on the left hand side, whether it is a buy or sell position, the position size or volume, the price you have entered the market at, the price the market is currently trading at, and your unrealized profit or loss on the trade on the right hand side. Under the orders heading, you will see a list of any pending market orders placed. These orders will stay in this list until they are either triggered or cancelled. Once the order is triggered, you will see the live trade under the positions heading. Similar to the open positions, you can see the market ticker symbol for the order, what type of order it is, the position size or volume for the order, the price the order is set at, and the current status of the order on the right hand side. You can also click on any of the trades or orders listed in this screen to see more details about them. Clicking on one of them will reveal the stop loss level, take profit level, swap amount, and the trade ID number. You can hide these details again by re-clicking on the trade or order. You can arrange these lists in a few different ways by pressing the sort button across the top of the screen. This then lets you sort these lists either by order, which is trade direction, time, symbol, or profit. You can click the same option twice to sort the lists in the reverse order for that setting if desired. You can also enter new trades directly from this tab by clicking the New Order button in the top right corner of the screen. This will then open the new order screen that we looked at earlier. To close or modify a trade or pending order, you can press and hold on the trade or order you want to amend. This will bring up a menu that differs slightly depending whether you have clicked on an order or a trade. If you press and hold on a trade, you can then close the trade, modify the stop loss and take profit levels, open a new order on the same market, or open the chart window for that market. Opening the same menu for a pending order lets you delete the order, modify the order levels, open a new order, or open the chart window for that market. You can also access these menus by sliding the trade or order entries to the left to reveal some quick buttons. The paper with a tick symbol opens the screen to close the trade, the pencil button opens the screen to edit the levels, the plus icon lets you open a new trade or order on the same market, and the chart button opens the chart window for that market. The card symbol across the bottom of the screen provides links to deposit and withdraw money from your account. These will be linked to the brokerage you have the account with. This account I am using is with ACY Securities, so when I press either deposit or withdraw, I am taken to an ACY login page to log into my account. You can open the History tab by pressing the In Tray button on the navigation menu across the bottom of the screen. This screen shows you the trade history of your account. By default, it will show you the history of the current day only. You can change this by clicking the Calendar button in the top right corner. It has some preset time periods to choose from, or you can press Custom Period and pick a start and end date for the time period you want to see. This tab will show you the profit and loss for the time period selected at the top of the screen. The deposit amount will show you the total deposited money in your account. If you are using a demo account like mine on screen, this will just show the amount of money your demo account started with. The swap and commission fees will be listed for this time period selected. The first balance number will show you the balance as of the end date selected. If that's the current day, then that will show the current account balance. The second balance number will show the balance excluding any profits or losses within the selected time period. Below these numbers, you will see a list of all the closed positions for the time period selected. A trade will only show in this list if it has been closed in the selected time period. As with the Trade tab, you can see the market ticker symbol, trade direction, position size, opening price, closing price, and realized profit or loss on the right hand side, with the closing date and time above this. You can also click on each entry to reveal the same trade details as before. This includes the stop loss level, take profit level, date and time opened, trade ID, and any swap and commission fees if applicable. As with the Trade tab, you can sort this list by clicking the two arrows across the top of the screen. You can sort by symbol, ticket, which is trade direction, opening time, closing time, and profit. And again, if you click the same option twice, it will reverse the order for that setting. You can also refine the list to only show certain markets if desired by clicking the $ button across the top of the screen. This will show a list of all the different markets within the current list. Choosing an option will then only show this market in the list below. You can press the $ button again and then press all symbols to return to the full list. The News tab is accessed by clicking the newspaper icon on the navigation menu across the bottom of the screen. This tab is supposed to show upcoming news announcements to my knowledge, but not all brokers actually provide this feed. So if your news tab is blank like mine on screen, then it's likely that your broker simply doesn't provide this. You can access the Messages tab by clicking the dialog bubble button on the navigation menu across the bottom of the screen. This syncs with the MQL5 website. If you have an account on the website, you can log into it here and access the chats for that account from this tab within the MT5 app. This isn't something I have ever used, but I have set up an account for this demonstration. You can see that you are able to chat with other MQL5 members within the MT5 app if you have an account by pressing the plus icon in the top right corner of the screen. You can do this as a private chat, group chat, or channel. You can find other members by searching for them in the search bar provided. As well as the navigation menu across the bottom of the screen, the MT5 app also has a sidebar menu that can be accessed by clicking the sandwich menu button in the top left corner of the screen. This menu also contains the 6 tabs we've already looked at in the main navigation menu, as well as some extra screens. I'll cover these now. To access the mailbox screen, you can press the sidebar menu button in the top left corner of the screen and then press mailbox. This screen shows messages direct from your broker. These are often just service update messages. If your broker needed to contact you about anything important, they would do it directly via email or phone, not through this screen. Clicking on the economic calendar button will redirect you to your app store to download TradeDays, which is an economic news calendar app. I don't use this app, and even when installed, pressing the economic calendar button in the MT5 app still redirects you to the App Store to open TradeDays, so it's not a great implementation of an economic news calendar. I just stick to using the free economic calendar on forexfactory.com/calendar. To access the settings screen, click on the sidebar menu in the top left corner of the screen and then press Settings. Here you can change the settings for the quotes, messages, news and interface. In the quotes section, enabling advanced mode will change the details shown in the quotes tab to show the extra details listed. You can also turn off or on the order sounds and one-click trading by checking or unchecking the relevant tick box. In the messages section, you can find your MetaQuotes ID number, configure the vibration settings for alerts, choose a notification ringtone, and set when you want the app content to auto-download depending on your internet connection type. You can also set which language you want to be used if different from the phone system language. In the interface section, you can enable the tablet interface, which changes the interface of the entire app so that it is better for using on a tablet device. To access the journal screen, press the sidebar menu button in the top left corner of the screen and then press the journal button. This screen shows you all the actions you have taken within the app. There is a journal entry for each action that logs the time the action was started and the description of what the action was. This is not a log for your trading history, that is found by clicking on the InTrade icon on the navigation menu across the bottom of the screen. Within the sidebar menu, there are a few buttons that will redirect you to web pages on the MQL5 website. These are the Account Monitoring button, Traders Community button, and Trading Applications button. These can be useful if you have an MQL5 account, but can be just ignored if you don't. I really hope you found this tutorial useful. If you have, please leave a like on the video so more people find it too. Also, consider subscribing to the channel for more trading content designed to develop your trading knowledge. Thanks again, traders, and have fun on the MT5 app.
CrownFX.